Today, we are going to talk about grazing cattle. We will discuss their unique anatomy, forage preferences, and different grazing systems. A very important part of the cow's anatomy is how they ingest food. Cattle use their teeth and tongue to deliver food to their mouth. Cattle, like all ruminant, lack upper incisors, so they use their tongue to assist with forage gathering. The tongue and the teeth allow the cow to be more selective with what type of forage they are ingesting. Cattle start losing their baby teeth at around 18 months of age and will have a full set of adult teeth at 2 years. Another important part of ingesting forages is the cow's salivary glands. Cattle can produce up to 80 quarts of saliva every day. This is the start of the digestive process in cattle. Cattle have a unique digestive system in relation to other grazing animals. They have 4 compartments to their stomach: the rumen, reticulum, omasum, and abomasum. The rumen, which is located on the left side of the animal, is the largest of the 4 compartments. It acts as a storage vessel and can hold up to 25 gallons of feedstuffs. Large quantities of gas, mostly CO2 and methane, are produced here and must be removed. This leads to cattle belching to remove these gases. The cow can spend up to 40% of the day chewing their cud. The cud is regurgitated for rechewing to reduce size of particles to allow digestion in the rumen. The reticulum acts like a honeycomb and further breaks nutrients down. The omasum is the next compartment, and it removes water from the ingested feed. The abomasum is the true stomach of the cow. Hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes are located here to digest feed before it ends up in the intestines. The small intestine of a cow can be 20 times the length of the animal. The majority of the digestion happens here. Cattle tend to graze in groups, but they all have a preference for highly palatable plants. Palatability is affected by texture, leaf percentage, sugar content, and other factors. Cattle prefer immature and tender forage. As plants become more mature, they become less palatable and less desired by the cow. Cattle have a considerable preference of grass over forbs and browse. Pasture forages for cattle can be divided into 5 categories, beginning with the most preferred by cattle: warm season perennials, warm season annuals, cool season perennials, cool season annuals, and legumes for pasture. Warm season perennial grass pastures tend to be the best grasses for cow-calf operations because they do not have to be planted each year. The annual grasses are most expensive grasses for forage because they must be planted each year. The seed is costly, limited production season, and they require high rates of fertilizer. A great tool for grazing cattle is stocking rates. Because cattle and other grazing animals are not the same size, it is often necessary to convert to animal unit equivalents. The term animal unit equivalent, or AUE, is useful for estimating the potential forage demand for different kinds of animals or for cattle that weigh more or less than 1,000 pounds. Once again, assuming a forage dry matter demand of 26 pounds per day, the 1,000-pound cow is used as a base animal unit to which other livestock are compared. Another helpful tool in having success in this industry is to implement a grazing system to your operation. When properly applied, grazing systems are powerful tools that can help rangeland and livestock managers achieve management objectives related to the rangeland and livestock production. Selection of a proper grazing system is contingent upon the uniqueness of the setting in which it is applied. Some of these factors include topography, soils, vegetation types, and climate. With this knowledge of the cow's anatomy, their preference for forage, and stocking rates, one can be more successful and profitable in the cattle industry.